Hello, my Leo friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Teri Hunter. I am a tarot card reader, intuitive astrologer, Reiki master, spiritual healer, and teacher. And I'm here today to do a couple of tarot card readings for you. One is going to focus on love. The other is going to focus on money for the month of December 2024. This is going to be a 4-card spread. The first position represents the foundational position where you're launching off from. The second position is the opportunity and or the obstacle. The third position is the angel's advice for getting around the obstacle or taking advantage of the opportunity. And the last position is the potential outcome. So we're going to start with love. And I'm using something, I think it's called the whimsical deck. So let's see what love is for our Leos. The first card is the transformational death card. The second is the 4 of Wands in the opportunity or the obstacle. The angel's advice is the 2 of Wands. And in the final position, we have the 2 of Pentacles. The death card always refers to some sort of transformation. It does not necessarily have to be a physical ending. When I see this particular deck, we see this gentleman and we see that he's standing. Oh, let me back up. He's standing in a herd of horses. They seem to be moving in a new direction. That to me very much speaks of Sagittarius energy and my belief system. When I look at the cloud cover, it almost feels as if that is some sort of message from God, from the angels, where there has been a storm and now I have a new perception, or I'm going in a new direction with my perceptions. The opportunity here is the 4 of Wands. This is obviously a card of celebration. We see 4 maidens dancing. It almost looks like they're at some sort of event or get together here. And I think that this is about your opportunity is to look to the future, Leo. You're going to have Pluto in a few, by the time you might see this, because this is December 2024, I'm recording this on November 10th. The Pluto is going to move into Aquarius, I believe on the 19th, and it's going to stay there for the next 20 years of November, and this is going to create an opposition to you. Whatever house your sun is in, you will feel Pluto calling forth this deep psychological haunting to have you stand up and to look to your future and to start to carve out your future as you would like it to be. And this is what Spirit is offering you this month, is to celebrate a new beginning of some kind. And this, what I think it is for you, is an epiphany. You've come to some sort of conclusion. You've had an aha moment, because the 2 of Pentacles is now about moving forward and having some flexibility moving forward in love, and having, I want to offer it this way, because the flexibility does not necessarily mean with your partner. The flexibility feels like it's in your belief system. When I go back to the death card and the Sagittarian energy that the horses represent for me, I'm moving in a new direction, and that feels like it's a new belief system, or I'm reevaluating my beliefs. What do I want for my future? I could very well want a relationship that is more joyous, that we have more fun together. And I'm looking to the future in some ways and wondering about the possibilities. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the 2 of Wands has a guy standing on a precipice looking out. He's holding the world in his hands. So this very much is looking towards, the future with more joy and more opportunities. And I want to say this because love, when I do this reading, I'm not necessarily talking about intimate love. I'm talking about the feeling of love. This can be about familial love. It can be about friendship love. It can be about love. I do believe it's about love outside of yourself. That I will say, because when I look here at this final position for my Leos, I think this plays back to your natural energy of being fun and getting out and being flexible in how you are perceiving your transformation, or whatever that death card will bring up for you. All right, let's go now to money for December 2024. Finances, how will money relate to you, affect you, flow for you? All right, our first tarot card is the Hermit. The second is the Chariot. The third is the Ten of Wands. And the final is the Seven of Cups. I want to offer this for my Leos. The Hermit is about reflection. It is about a time when things have quieted down, or they will quiet down, or there'll be a feeling of some kind of repression or some sort of limitation. And that limitation is truly offering, well, I got to find my spot, an illumination. In this particular deck, we see that the Hermit has a red belt, or you could call it a red tie around his robe. That very much reminds me of money, my base chakra. When I see the snake on his path, it makes me feel as if there could be potentially some trepidation about money, feeling caution. The snake means many things, but here it blocks the Hermit from moving forward. Now we have in our opportunity, our obstacle, the Chariot, which represents the home. But here, what I think is it represents in many decks, we see the two animals, either sphinxes. In one deck, they're horses, and they're white and black. They're fighting each other. There's this hard control. Something is coming up where there is a feeling of duality in some way. It's as if there is a habit in with money, or a habit of how I roll with money, and then there's a new way of thinking about money, or there is the potential of some sort of division of money and having to decide about how that plays out. Because in the angel's advice is a bit of a burden. Working hard, not smart. This guy is carrying all of his wands. He's not really moving very fast. And when I look at this as my opportunity and or my obstacle, and it feels a little bit like an obstacle because I feel like there's two ways I can go. And I'm burdened because I want to make sure that I feel secure and that I have everything that I need. Now, the Seven of Cups is telling you that financially, no matter what you choose, there is always a duality. You know, when we look at the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we see that there is a skull and a victory in one of the cups. So the skull sits underneath the victory wreath. So in order to be victorious, something had to die. Here, I think this is more about thinking about work, thinking about your finances in a way, feeling a sense of not feeling necessarily secure. Something is coming up. It could potentially, it doesn't look like there's an unexpected bill here. I don't really see anything popping out of nowhere, but I do feel like I'm fighting two different parts of myself, almost like how can I explain this more succinctly for you? Let's say just randomly, because it's the holidays, okay, that you've been working really hard and you're thinking, you know, I want to spend this money on the holidays for my family, but maybe I should be saving because I don't know how the landscape's going to be moving forward. And I want to make sure that I'm covered no matter what happens. That might be the best way to say it for my Leos. We right now just went through a huge presidential election in the United States. It's definitely going to affect a lot of resources and money. And we're waiting for the inauguration in January. So we're finishing up one administration before we start another one, which could leave Leo feeling just a little like, okay, I'm just going to hold off a little bit, want to make sure the road is clear and that I have plenty of resources moving forward. All right, Leo, that's it for your Love and Money Tarot card reading for December 2024. Again, my name is Teri Hunter. If you'd like to get a reading with me, my information is below in the description, and I'll be back with a lot more content. So please hit that notification bell, subscribe, share, and comment. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.